The same protests are continuing against the privatization of electricity companies. Ali, what can you tell us? How many people have come out on the streets to protest?
Well, Marvis, there are hundreds of people out here, and the City Circle Central Labour Unions of Chakwal, Atak, Rawalpindi City, and they're all present here, and they're all protesting against the privatization of WAPDA. Of course, you must have known that last month the government decided to privatize all the supply companies, and that leaves WAPDA employees with only the production aspect of the electricity supply chain. And so these protests started from speeches. Basically, a part of the speeches is, of course, to make the matter more socially acceptable. The labor unions are stating that if the distribution companies are privatized, the electricity tariffs will go up and will not be regulated properly, and that will put pressure on the common man. But at the same time, a lot of these employees of WAPDA are left to possible dismissal as well, because as soon as privatization happens, companies have a tendency to downsize their employee base. So all these aspects are part of this, and all these concerns are part of this rally. And the WAPDA employees have threatened that if the demands are not met, they'll shut off all the grid stations, and all electricity will basically be shut down from wherever these employees have access to. So the threat has been made, and consequences have been they've been shared. But at the same time, no deadline has been given, and the government doesn't seem to be taking these protests seriously right now either, because no government representative is present at the scene.
All right, thank you very much, Saeed Ali, also reporting on protests in Rawalpindi on the same issue, which is the privatization of electric supply companies. And now we also have on the line our correspondent Awais Jaffrey. He's in Multan. He's going to tell us where the Pepco protests are also underway. Awais, what can you tell us about the protests by employees of the electricity supply companies in Multan?
Well, the employees of Pepco have joined the same chain of protests as they have been protesting in Gujranwala, Faisalabad and Lahore. The Pepco employees are have the same fears as the other employees of the power distribution companies. Government have decided, as they have already disbanded the Pepco, then afterwards seeing the problems of the payments for these power distribution companies and the supply, the furnace wire, they have decided to privatize these power distribution companies. And Pepco is one of the biggest power supply companies, sharing its output and efficiency with even Karachi, and then supplying electricity to Sindh in some areas of Sindh. And so the issue is same here, the privatization, and another major factor what they have raised here is that the government has been hiring the executives in these power distribution companies and extraordinary pay packages, so to destroying their basic structure, and they have complained against these sort of conditions which have been enacted by the government for these power distribution companies. Then the hydroelectric unions in all over these power distribution companies have been protesting, and they have assured that if they will not be given any sort of guarantee from the government, they will completely boycott all the activities, and this will create an unscheduled load shedding and create problems for the common people. Already they have blocked the major roads of the city in Multan, then their relevant offices in Bahawalpur and Rahim Yar Khan. Yes, Wakar.
Thanks very much for those details. Awais Jaffrey, correspondent from Multan, talking to us about protests.